Hi guys, welcome back to the Love Luxury YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about a discontinued Patek Philippe. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like and comment. Hi guys, welcome back to the Love Luxury YouTube channel. I'm Emily Abraham and today I'm going to be talking about one of these three beauties in front of me. They are the Patek 5990, the Patek 5711 and the 5167A. Which one do you think we're talking about today? So if you guessed the 5711, you would be correct. We are talking about this discontinued Nautilus to my right. This watch is a true testament of Patek Philippe's innovation and style. I wonder why they discontinued it. If you know the answer, drop it in the comments below. So the model number for this particular model is a 5711 1A010, and this is the most up-to-date Patek Philippe Nautilus that has now been discontinued. This model was discontinued in February of 2021, and since that date, the demand for this watch on the market has gone absolutely bonkers. The reason is because this watch is not only an elegant and stylish watch that you can wear as an everyday watch, as a dress watch, but also it's a very up-to-date, modern and sleek sports watch. This is a watch that can take you 120 meters in depth. So let's talk about the history of this watch. And to get to the history of this watch, there's two other watches that I want to mention. The Rolex 5100 from 1970, the 1972 Royal Oak, and the 1976 Nautilus 3700. Now you may say to yourself, what do these three pieces, these three watches, these three exquisite timepieces have in common? And the simple answer is Gerald Genta. Now, he was the reported designer for all three of these model watches. And if you look at each watch, then you can see that there are similarities between the three. And he really did have a keen eye, but he was able to hone each design house's style and what they wanted to portray in the market at that time. I've done another video on this watch, and in that video I talk a little bit more about how the Nautilus came to be, so we'll drop the link for that down below. So the grandfather of this particular model watch, like I just said, was released in 1976. This was a Nautilus 3700, and through the decades this watch didn't change very much, perhaps a little bit in measurements, but the style always stayed the same. That was until 2004 when the Centre Seconds white gold model was introduced, which was the 3711. In 2006, Patek Philippe needed to release an anniversary model, and that is where this 5711 comes into play. This 30th anniversary model really has stood the test of times, and although it wasn't a fast burner, and although it's never really flown off the shelves until recently, this watch is one of the best sellers that Patek Philippe have ever produced. So the biggest change that occurred on this model of watch for the anniversary was the internal movement. This was a 26330SC. The style and size of this watch has been stable throughout its time on the market. In 2009, they added a PP seal to the movement. A 001 model became a 010, and that was in 2010. This 2010 change was a dial modification. The silicone hairspring was introduced in 2010 to 2011, and in 2012 they introduced the bracelet with pin sleeve links. And the new modern hacking caliber was introduced in 2019 with the caliber number 26330SC. In 2012 to 2020, they introduced a silver dial option, and the green dial 014 was from 2016. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like and comment. Let's talk a little bit about the caliber of this watch, the internal mechanism. And the internal mechanism, as I just said, is a 26330SC. And that is a fully automatic and hand finished mechanism. Now, unlike its counterparts on the market that are machine finished, this really is a caliber that is finished by hand. This modern caliber has a power reserve of 35 to 45 hours, and it vibrates per hour 28,800. Each one of these watches takes between 20 and 30 hours to complete, and these aren't solid hours, so you're not going to find that this watch has been completed in 2 days of work or 3 days of work. These watches do take a lot of time and energy to produce. What's really beautiful about this watch is the dimensions. Now, although it's a 40mm, with the winglets, it looks closer to a 42, and the depth of this watch is a mere 8.6mm thick. That is very fine for this caliber of a watch. The lug to lug measurements on it are 44.5mm, which takes us to its absolutely stunning strap. This strap feels like silk on the skin. It has very malleable links. They're very flexible, and due to their flexibility, it really is a watch that you can wear and forget that you have it on your wrist. This stunning strap then takes us down to the double deployant clamshell lock clasp. The dial is a gradient blue. It's a silvery blue at the center going out to a much deeper, darker blue on the external hemisphere of the watch. This blue is highlighted by the horizontal stripes. And this particular color dial was the anniversary dial, as I mentioned before, introduced in 2006 as the 30th anniversary of the Nautilus. This dial features hacking seconds and a quick set date with luminescent hour markers and hands. So let's move on to the box, shall we? The box is the standard Patek Philippe box, which is a lacquered, heavily lacquered mahogany box crafted with the finest microfiber suede lining. And it really is a beautiful box to have on your mantle or on display in your dressing room. This is very well crafted. It also comes in a very large polishing cloth, which you can use not only to polish the box, but also fine enough to polish your watch. This particular model that we have in with us today comes with the booklets and everything included, but it also comes with the extra links and pins and the original price tag. So let's get to that all important question. What is the retail of this watch? So as I said, this particular watch was discontinued in February of 2021, and the price tag at the time was £23,340. The burning question is, what can a discontinued Nautilus 5711 fetch on the current market today in September of 2020? Now, when I was doing my research for this video, I was very surprised to see some of the prices that are on the grey market currently. There are some people advertising this exact watch for £300,000. Now, to me, in my mind, I feel like that's ridiculous and way above the market value for it today. That's not to say it won't reach that value, but I think that's a little bit too much for us in September of 2022. I think the good market value rate for this watch is between £120,000 and £140,000. And I'm pleased to say that we actually have this watch listed way below the market value at our online stores and here at Love Luxury in our Knightsbridge branch. Don't forget that all of the pieces that I feature in any video are always available to purchase here at Love Luxury in our Knightsbridge store. You're more than welcome to come down. And if you do want to see these higher end pieces, give us a call beforehand and we'll get them out ready for you. So to round up this video, I would say that my opinion of this watch is it may have been discontinued by Patek Philippe, but the hype and the love for this watch is not going to go away. And I do believe that this particular model is only going to appreciate in value. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like and comment.